No, man, it was you. You accidentally put out a video at midnight that was meant to go out today at 2 p.m. And now I am the one who is having to try to adapt to your mistakes. Here is another edition of 5 good comic book covers to try and maintain my daily schedule. It feels like ages since I did one of these. Has it been ages, or am I just living my life incredibly slowly? I remembered again that there doesn't need to be a theme. I keep forgetting I can just show 5 good comic book covers. That is what it says on the card. It doesn't say 5 good comic book covers to a set theme. I did do a few themed ones, but I need to cement that there is not a theme requirement. These 5 are 5 good comic book covers, and that is the theme. They are good comic book covers, and there is 5 of them. Here is a cover to a Mr. Magnet's mini-series. That is one of my favourite covers with Mr. Magnets, and you have already seen a few in past videos. This one is by J3, Juggernaut's grandson from the future, and this is a great image. We have Mr. Magnets facing down the Avengers. This is a Kurt Busey lineup, but it is the one Kurt Busey lineup I think is a decent lineup, despite his stories being a load of cack. We have Charlotte Witch, since it makes sense to always have the leader right at the back. She-Hulks, Hank Gordon, Wasps, Miss Marbles before they ruined her, Iron Man, and then the token, Kurt Busey's words, not mine. It bothers me, as you would expect, that the Avengers team isn't all here on the cover. We are missing Division, we are missing Black Panther and Captain America. It is a good cover though, and you probably won't even notice at first that his neck is miscoloured. There goes the Spiderman. This is the Excellent Men issue, Uncanny 264. Jimmy Lee cover art. That is Stanley Lee's little brother. And this one is a great spotlight for the Smurf. It was used as, I don't even know if the comic itself was, but the cover here was used for a packing comic with a toy of the Smurf, the Marvel Legends figure, like the really, really old version. It is a good cover for Smurf. We also have Fog and then the Whore in the background. And to suggest there is a theme running through these covers, again, they overlooked a character. Squealy, he should be there in the background somewhere. He's in the issue, why isn't he on the cover? Especially since of the 4 characters, he is the only one I like. I mean, they found room for this woman. Here is an Avengers cover. This is Avengers 283, and this comes from a very short period on the book. Very, very short period, where we were technically getting close to having all the parts necessary for what would be my dream Avengers lineup. This cover, which is good in its own right, didn't get the wrong impression that I only like this because of who is on the cover. It is a great image of the team in action. We have Seaman, Captain America, Thor, She-Hulks and Darth Knight. Hashtag make Darth Knight sexy again. Now, whereas I complained about the last two covers not including team members, there is the other side of that coin where overlooking members means there is no Dr. Doom ruining the cover. It's like you have to be really, really specific in order to please me. I would have loved to have Hercules Man and Wasps on there though. This is a great cover showing a great set of Avengers characters fighting an army of putty patrollers. Here is a Superman cover by Jorge Perez. It is weird how my all videos are mostly dominated by DC Comics, but then my 5 good comic book covers videos are instead favouring Marvel covers. This is the only DC one this time. Action in Comics 644. I think most people would point to this cover just from seeing it as being a nice picture. We have a Superman covered in shadows and with a darkened costume, and it might ruin the cover a bit to reveal that this is actually Supergirl. She has shape-shifted into a copy of Superman, but with faded colours. Also, technically, it's not quite Supergirl, it is Radiator Superman as well. I think it grabs you at least. Like before I said that it wasn't actually Superman and explained the context of the cover. You all thought it was a lot better, didn't you? And finally, we have a cover that was guaranteed to feature in a Gregory Landsman themed one. But I didn't think I'm gonna do that because there is only so many ways I could say that I have bashed off to a comic book cover. This is Marvel Zombies 4, number 4, and there is a lot of criticism of Gregory Landsman and his source material and his practices and then his anatomy and composition. But one thing I think Gregory Landsman can do very well is covers. This is a great piece showing Jennifer Hale, a fairly minor character, but it is a tremendous effort to spotlight a character who otherwise I think doesn't have a single cover all to herself like this one. Also, she is sexy. But her sexiness and the sexiness of Gregory Landsman's art, that is a second priority here. I think this is honestly a good cover. A poster-style image like this, I think this is within Gregory Landsman's range as an artist. Maybe I am incredibly biased when it comes to Gregory Landsman, because his art has given me countless erections, but I think this is good. Thank you for watching another edition of the 5 Good Comic Book Covers Smile Time Variety Hour. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and share the video and comment down below with your thoughts and feelings towards these covers. I expect plenty of anti-Gregory Landsman rhetoric to fill up the comments section, so now that I have said that, feel free to laugh to yourself when you stumble onto this video in 2023 and there has been no comments whatsoever. I have used this one board, it was just like a spare leftover one that I had. I have used it since the first one of these, and it's still in pretty good condition. I didn't keep it in a bag or anything, and there's like no creases and only very little scuffs at the edges. I have got to rate this piece of card here a 7 thumbs up, didn't you think so?